Okay, we're collecting a lot of new information now about how to make money at home and really having fun and doing weird stuff that you never know you can make money with. And so, if you remember Let's Go Help, all these reports, we got about 20 or 30 of them now, are available for free. But this one I'm going to put in the link in the description on YouTube if you're watching this there, because this is like how to make $70,000 a year as a house sitter and get a free vacation and free rent to boot. Wow, isn't that amazing? People making over $70,000 a year, and it takes no background or anything like that. Okay, here's the story. Okay, house sitting is when someone asks another person to stay in their home while they're away on various lengths of time. Usually, this is because they own pets or they need something taken care of, like plants to water, or simply have a peace of mind of not leaving their home being unwatched. Hate that unwatched home, don't you? Sometimes house sitters will be asked to do simple tasks around the house, such as checking the mail or light housework or yard work. It all depends on the situation. House sitting is an excellent way to make easy money while getting to live in someone's house for free. Whether being paid to house sit or being allowed to stay for free is in nice places while you travel. This job is one of the most rewarding of them all. I mean, isn't that amazing? I mean, you could travel, go to vacation spots, watch somebody's house, or because they're somewhere else. They need somebody to take care of Fido or the plants or whatever. You can choose a house sit in surrounding areas where you live. That's another thing. See, okay, you rent's up. Well, then why don't you see if you can rent a house sit for a couple months or a year or something like that while you look for a house to live in. See, that's the thing. So even where you are, house sitting eliminates the need to book hotels and allows you to enjoy the comfort of a home. It allows you to explore and gain perspectives. Yeah, I mean, you really get to know a place better, if you're living in someone's home in a faraway place versus a hotel. All you know is about the concierge, and stuff like that. And they pay you up to $30 an hour to do this. Okay, and for the top 10% are making over $100,000 an hour, up to $144,000 actually. Okay, where do you sign up for this stuff? Where do you find it? Okay, there's three main websites. One is trustedhousesitters.com. In other words, is house carers. Yeah, you care for people, you carer. And the other is Mind My House. Now, they usually charge for these sometimes, but boy, you're going to save a lot of money. Okay, but you also could go on like Indeed and Flex Jobs and Glassdoor have jobs like this. So they know. I mean, you could go and look for jobs. Excuse me. That way they do it. Okay, here's some examples of people who have done this. CJ uses trusted house sitters occasionally, but now she turns her own house sitting business where she charges her clients to watch their house and pets. See, she started as an occasional thing, and now it's a full-time job. It's a great way to save money in accommodations, experience a different way of travel, and offers others help in the process. You can house sit as you travel or look for individuals seeking a house sitter around your own location. I have gone from volunteering to house sitting for free to making $300 a week. She states that it's not her full-time job, but it generates extra income to invest in her blog. Her blog is called Go Travel and Talk. Maybe I should do that. But it generates extra income to invest. Okay. And she also saves money being a house sitter as you travel and having full kitchen to cook your own meals. See, you're traveling on vacation or sitting, you don't have to go out and eat and spend all that money. Okay. Ben is another guy. Ben and his partner work remotely from home. And they travel. So they're all working remotely. So they travel around and living in somebody else's houses as they work. They applied for their first gig in New York City. And have one Skype interview later. They got a house to sit for the first time for a month in a 3-bedroom apartment. It's like staying in a friend's house, just as comfortable as yours, he says. They use sites like Mind My House, House Career, and Trusted House Sitters. Are degrees and qualification? No degrees, no qualifications. House sitting will require multiple trust between the house sitter and the owner and possibly face-to-face meeting. Occasionally, a background check is requested before you stay at someone's house. How much do you make? Some house sitting jobs are unpaid exchange. Sure. I mean, if you get a place to live for free, I mean, that's worth a lot of money for you too. You can pay $200 a night in a hotel, meaning you will get to stay in someone's home in exchange for your services. However, if you are a paid house sitter, expect to make an average of, listen to this, $61,000 a year or $30 an hour. The top 10% make about $144,000 a year, while the bottom 10% make $26,000 a year. ZipRecruiter reports that the average national average is $70,000 a year or $34 an hour. Wow. Isn't that amazing? So this is a profession. You don't have to go to get a degree on this. You know, I know how to sit in the house. You got qualification. Yeah, I've sit in the house most of my life. House sitting is the best for people who work remotely or on their own time, or if you plan to pursue house sitting as a full-time job. You have the option to work as little as much as you like, depending on which jobs you decide to take. Some people need house sitters for multiple weeks at a time, and some may only need it for a short stay. And then there's a bunch of links here if you want to really get into the weeds and talk about it. I mean, learn more about it as you pursue it. So there's there how to find jobs, what websites put the jobs, what websites offer houses, and everything. So everything you have here, and just start doing it. You don't have to know everything yet. Just try and see, and then you decide as you go along. Now, who would ever thought that you could make $70,000 a year watching someone's house? Not a bad job.